They told you your stomach pain was in your head, that your bloating was normal, that your exhaustion, acne, or random mood swings were just stress. They lied. Because what's really happening inside your body is something so destructive and so profitable that no one in the system wants you to know. Your gut is leaking. No, that's not a metaphor. It's a crime scene. The barrier between your intestines and bloodstream, the wall that's supposed to decide what's you and what's toxic waste, is falling apart. Tiny holes, microscopic chaos. While you scroll through food reels and gut healthy smoothie ads, your own bacteria are escaping into your bloodstream like prisoners tunneling out of a collapsing jail. Before we go further, subscribe. Because what you'll learn in the next few minutes might just save your life, or at least your intestines. Let's start with the truth they hide under glossy ads and pharmaceutical smiles. Your modern diet, your constant stress, your pills, all of it is stabbing holes in your gut lining. Every bite of ultra-processed junk, every zero-calorie soda, every protein bar with 49 ingredients, they're not food. They're weapons. And your intestines are the battlefield. No one wants you to know this because sick guts make rich companies. Your doctor sells you antacids that silence the symptoms. Your pharmacy sells probiotics that die before reaching your gut. Your favorite influencer sells detox teas that do nothing but drain your wallet. The system keeps you inflamed and dependent. Meanwhile, the real story is happening in silence. Your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that run your immune system, brain chemistry, and metabolism, is being wiped out like a rainforest turned into parking lots. Ever wonder why you wake up bloated even after healthy meals? Why you can't focus, your skin breaks out, or you feel like a balloon every evening? That's not random. That's leaky gut. When your gut lining becomes porous, bacteria, toxins, and undigested food particles leak into your bloodstream. Your immune system freaks out. It attacks everything, including you. Inflammation becomes your baseline. Your joints ache. Your brain fogs. Your mood collapses. And then someone tells you, it's all in your head. No, it's in your gut, and your gut is in your blood. But here's the genius of the system. They give the disease different names. IBS, eczema, chronic fatigue, autoimmune. They label each symptom separately so they can sell you a separate pill. And you nod, take it, and keep eating the poison that caused it. Let's dissect the main culprits. Processed food, stress, and medication. The unholy trinity. Processed food first. The stuff that looks edible but isn't. Preservatives, seed oils, artificial sweeteners, emulsifiers, dyes. A chemistry experiment disguised as dinner. These chemicals dissolve your gut's protective mucus like acid on paper. Every healthy low-fat yogurt and plant-based snack bar, marketing in a lab coat. You think you're feeding your body. You're feeding a demolition crew. Then there's stress. That modern badge of honor. You live in fight or flight mode, emails, deadlines, traffic, bills. And while you panic about everything, your body shuts down digestion. Your stomach acid drops, food ferments, gas builds, your belly swells, and your doctor calls it indigestion. No, it's suffocation. You're starving your gut while feeding your anxiety. And finally, the magic pills. Antibiotics that flatten your microbiome. NSAIDs that thin your gut lining. Birth control that reshapes your flora. Antacids that kill the acid meant to protect you. Every pill solves one thing and breaks three others. Let me tell you about one of my patients, a 34-year-old yoga teacher. Gluten-free, dairy-free, free of everything except misery. She came in exhausted, dizzy, covered in skin rashes. 6 doctors told her it was anxiety. I ran one test for intestinal permeability. She was leaking worse than a sinking ship. 3 months of removing ultra-processed foods, restoring gut bacteria, and cutting unnecessary meds, and her anxiety vanished. Skin clear. Energy back. She cried in my office, not because she was sick, but because she finally knew why. And if this hits home, subscribe already, because the next part is going to make you furious. You've been trained to think disease is random. It's not. It's business. The average American spends $13,000 a year on healthcare. You're the product, not the patient. The food industry makes you sick. The medical industry keeps you sick. The wellness industry distracts you from the cure. It's a perfect circle of profit powered by your pain. Still think it's paranoia? Let's play connect the dots. Since the 1990s, antibiotic use skyrocketed, and so did autoimmune diseases. Low-fat diets took over, obesity exploded. Sugar-free sweeteners flooded the market, diabetes doubled. That's not coincidence. That's design. And here's where people zone out. So stay with me. Your gut lining is made of cells that renew every 3 to 5 days. That's right. You can rebuild your intestinal wall in less than a week, but only if you stop tearing it apart. Let's be real. If you're still drinking soda, still calling fast food your cheat meal, still treating Doritos like comfort, you deserve your bloating. Because you're volunteering for it. You can't heal a wound you keep picking. Quick reality break. Healing the gut isn't complicated. It's inconvenient. Eat food that existed before factories. Vegetables, fermented foods, bone broth, grass-fed proteins, healthy fats. Sleep more. Stress less. Move. Breathe. Nothing you can't do, but everything they can't profit from. One short story before the finale. A 52-year-old truck driver, living on gas station food for decades. Reflux, depression, joint pain. Just age, they told him. I said, no, just damage. 6 months later, 30 pounds down, off meds, said his mind felt quiet for the first time in 20 years. That's not a miracle. That's biology behaving. And for those who need a laugh to stay awake, your gut bacteria are holding a protest. They're waving signs that say, stop feeding us emulsifiers, and you're too bloated to notice. But I'll drop the sarcasm for a moment, because this part matters. If your gut is leaking, your immune system is on permanent red alert. Your body is exhausted from fighting ghosts. You don't need motivation. You need mercy from yourself. You can heal, but not if you keep outsourcing your willpower to corporations. There is no pill for responsibility. There's only the mirror. So tonight, when you open your fridge, read the labels. Every ingredient you can't pronounce is another hole in your gut. Every sugar-free promise is another lie. Here's your choice. Keep pretending this is normal, or start fighting back. Fix your gut, or it will fix you permanently. And remember, simplicity is rebellion. Because healing doesn't make anyone rich, it just makes you free. So tell me, do you control your gut, or does it control you?